Star Trek: Strange New Worlds reflections on a modern future of space exploration through Street SNW. Welcome to Artificial Radio's exploration of the intersection of science fiction and reality. In the year 2012, J.J. Abrams rebooted the Star Trek franchise with a mission to make the Starfleet brand exciting and appealing to a new generation. His reimagining of Gene Roddenberry's venerable Star Trek series was an aesthetic and ideological shift that emphasized bold action, emotional stakes, and a sleek, minimalist design. Abrams' ambitions paid off, with his film The Kelvin Timeline reboot of Star Trek reviving interest in the franchise and paving the way for a new wave of creators to reimagine the Star Trek universe in their own vision. Enter Alex Kurtzman and Michelle Paradise, the creative minds behind Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, the latest and most ambitious iteration of the franchise. Kurtzman's work on Star Trek has been marked by a passion for reimagining the Star Trek universe through a diverse array of genre-bending storytelling approaches. With Paradise, an alum of sci-fi darlings like Supernatural and Star Trek Discovery, the Strange New Worlds duo brings a range of experience that repositions the venerable Gene Roddenberry's creation as an inclusive and bold exploration of identity, community, and humanity's potential as explorers. At its core, Sir Patrick Stewart's Captain Jean-Luc Picard may be the ultimate optimistic narrative guide for us, the 21st century audience, guiding us through the complexities of humanity's role in the universe. Where else can you see issues and themes that mirror our own global realities, such as national identity, war, societal conformity, and what it means to be free and not just get played out as some archetypal metaphor, but portrayed through science fiction? Strange New Worlds takes on a range of these big questions. Through a different perspective, we are introduced to people who, for many of us, are like us, diverse, messy, fallible, talented, funny, and determined. It's like we're staring at the early explorers of Star Trek as real people, and we see ourselves there. With the show's strong themes and deeply exploratory approach, it brings to the table its own unique approach to science fiction. The existential curiosity that pushes the human spirit forward becomes the true star of the show. The writers, through their bold exploration of themes, encourage us to examine our own world and help chart a hopeful course for future generations. By centering its reflections on what humanity means, the Strange New Worlds writers prove that we, as a society, can explore this fundamental question: what it means to be human on the world stage and in our universe. Whatever its nature may be, in analyzing Strange New Worlds, we find familiar resonances between our own modern expectations and concerns, both as individuals and as a society. In the year 2020, we find that much of the narrative still revolves around themes of humanism, a word that suggests we are consistently and continually trying to figure out what it means to be human. We grapple with our own history, grappling with issues that might be considered existential, all of it centered around evolving, improving, and achieving the aspirational ideals of our respective people. And this is true both in everyday life and within a hypothetical future society with its new challenges, but new abilities and opportunities too. In examining the possibilities held out by this modern exploration of the science fiction idea of travel, we may see glimpses of human transformation's potential growth from 20th century ideas of progress through to the century-plus progress ushered in by the combined realization of those same spirit of exploration with this exponentially larger sense of reality's new vast openness that we experienced with the 21st century, with a now expanded societal vision. Yet we can look on further. In this light, it is fitting that the greatest truth shown in the Star Trek verse has finally become to our broad benefit a mirror, that we reflect our true nature most clearly, far from home, under the vast, untold expanse of the galaxy pushed by our combined discoveries and on seeing the outer reaches of who we have the potential to become.